number 1 Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Return starts from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to pass. It's McLeod. He dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Oh, the huge hit there. You have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of a rush for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. There's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Alabama, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Here comes the point after attempt. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's McLeod. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They finish off the scoring drive.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around coverage that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tie. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's McLeod. Fires it to the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Turns it loose downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Handoff to the back. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirby. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Short connection to the tight end here. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. And this pass is on target. Caught.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Breaks into the clear. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Finds an open target on the left side. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bama. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25. Offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass. It's McLeod. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he...
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking to chuck it again. Dump off caught by the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Minnesota. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And then first down, right back to the running game. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Wants to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, it's just keep chipping away.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's McLeod. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Golden Gophers will have first and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They're going to run the option. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Gophers will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's McLeod. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
That's caught. It's Glenn.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Golden Gophers line up with a 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Touchdown, Minnesota. This offense really clicking. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Hoping to play the drive, good throw to the left. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on play.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Makes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, tie. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's McLeod. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And he drops back in the gun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play. And now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw again. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's McLeod. He finds the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Back to throw. It's McLeod. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Touchdown. Bam. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We were all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Minnesota offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Golden Gopher tussle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. The defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's McLeod. Makes the grab. It's Glenn. They make the stop, and it's a big play. The 31.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on that play. That'll be a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Walsh. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the first down.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The important play for right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! A quick spin move. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. period brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Slides a quick throw. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. Still no answer from this offense.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's McLeod. Pulls it in. It's Glenn. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are. Late in the game, he needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Caught near the sticks. It's Glenn. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Glenn. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
The Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a quick grab. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.